You ever see an AI look at a photo and just know it's a cat? Or how it can guess what movie you're going to want to watch next? It kind of feels like magic, right? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the surprisingly simple blueprint that makes it all work. So, how does it actually do it? I mean, how does a machine, just a bunch of code, learn to sift through all that data and somehow land on the right answer? Well, it's definitely not guessing. Turns out it's following a very specific recipe. And believe it or not, that recipe comes down to just two key ingredients: features and labels. The easiest way to think about it is like this. Features are all the clues we give the AI. And label, that's the correct answer we want it to learn from those clues. That's it. It's just a game of clues and answers played millions of times over.
Okay, let's make this real with a simple example. Let's say we want an AI to predict if a student will pass an exam. The clues, or what we call features, are things like how many hours they studied, their attendance record, and whether they did their homework. And the answer, the label, is what we want to predict. Did they pass or fail? The AI's whole job is to look at tons of these examples and figure out the pattern. What combination of clues usually leads to a pass?
So, just to really hammer this home, you can think about it in a few different ways. The features are the input, the question, the raw clues you feed the machine. And the labels? Well, those are the output, the answer, the final outcome you're hoping for. The AI is basically just trying to build a reliable bridge from one side to the other. Let's try another classic one, telling a cat from a dog. The features here are all the little visual clues, right? Like the shape of the ears, are they pointy or floppy, the length of the fur, the size of the tail. And the label is super simple, cat or dog. The AI just churns through thousands of pictures, learning which set of features almost always means it's looking at a dog and which set means it's a cat. Okay, so this whole process of learning from clues and answers, it actually has a technical name. It's called supervised learning. And it's called supervised for a pretty simple reason. We are literally supervising the AI by giving it all the correct answers, the labels, to learn from. And this really breaks down how it all works. First, we just feed the AI a mountain of examples, each one packed with features and the correct label. Then it gets to work, connecting the dots, figuring out all the subtle patterns. And this is where the magic happens. Once it's learned those patterns, you can show it something totally new, data it's never seen before, and it can analyze the features and make a really solid prediction about what the labels should be. And this isn't just some theory from a textbook. This exact method, supervised learning, is the engine running behind the scenes in so many AI systems you probably use every single day, from all the big players like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI. But, okay, what if we change the game? What if we take away the answers? What if we only give the AI the clues, but no labels to guide it? That's when things get pretty different and, honestly, really interesting. See, without any labels, the AI's goal totally shifts. It's not trying to get the right or wrong answer anymore. Instead, its job is just to look at all the data and find natural groups or hidden patterns all by itself. We call this unsupervised learning. Now, this basic blueprint of features and labels is always evolving. I mean, this field moves at lightning speed, and the way we handle these clues is getting a whole lot smarter. Just think about how much has changed. It used to be that people, actual humans, had to carefully handpick the features they thought were important. But today, modern AI models can find the most important features all by themselves just by looking at the raw data. And because of that, the whole game is shifting. The new focus is all about getting the best possible ingredients, really clean data, and super accurate labels. So, why does all this matter so much? Why have we spent all this time talking about a simple blueprint of features and labels? Well, it's because it leads to the single most important rule in all of artificial intelligence. You've probably heard this saying before, right? But in AI, it is the absolute law. If you feed a model messy features or wrong labels, basically bad clues and incorrect answers, you can bet the predictions it makes will be just as bad. The quality of what you get out is 100% dependent on the quality of what you put in. So when you boil it all down, the recipe for a truly powerful AI model comes down to these three things. You need good, relevant features, you need correct, accurate labels, and you need a whole lot of examples for the AI to learn from. If you can nail those three, you're on the right track. All right, let's bring it all home one last time. It's this simple. Features are the clues we give the AI. Labels are the correct answers we want it to learn. That simple relationship, it's the engine driving so much of the AI you see today. And that leaves us with one last really big thought. If an AI's intelligence is just a reflection of the data we give it, our clues and our answers, then we really have to ask ourselves, what hidden patterns, what unconscious assumptions, what very human biases are we accidentally teaching it along the way? Something to think about.